How to Heal a Broken Relationship, A Journey Towards Reconciliation and Love by Life's Success. Introduction. At the heart of human experience lies the desire for connection, a bond that resonates with the essence of who we are. Relationships, in their myriad forms, offer us the canvas to paint the vivid emotions of love, joy, and sometimes the stark strokes of pain and misunderstanding. Healing a broken relationship is not merely about mending a fracture, but about rediscovering the harmony that once was and nurturing it into something even more resilient and beautiful. This journey is not a path of least resistance. It demands courage, self-reflection, and an unwavering commitment to growth. Through the pages that follow, you'll find insights and practical steps to guide you on this path of reconciliation and love. Chapter 1. Acknowledgement, the first step to healing. In the mosaic of life, relationships stand out as the most vibrant pieces, colored by emotions, experiences, and the shared moments that bind us. Yet, like any masterpiece, relationships are susceptible to wear and tear, moments of neglect, and misunderstandings that can create cracks in the foundation. Acknowledgement is the art of recognizing these fractures, not to lament them, but to understand their origins and start the meticulous process of healing. The journey of mending a broken relationship begins with an honest look in the mirror, an examination of the self, and an open-hearted acknowledgement of the part we've played in the discord. It's a journey that requires humility, courage, and an unwavering commitment to growth. Let's explore how acknowledgement can pave the way for a renewed connection. The art of taking responsibility. Taking responsibility is a dance of delicacy and strength. It's about owning your actions and their impact without allowing shame to tether your spirit. Picture a scenario where misunderstandings and harsh words have created a chasm between you and your partner. The instinct might be to defend, to point fingers, and shield oneself behind a fortress of excuses. Yet, true healing begins when you step out from behind these walls, acknowledging your role, however big or small, in the rift. Consider the power of saying, "I recognize how my words hurt you, and I am truly sorry for the pain I caused." This simple act of taking responsibility can disarm tension and pave the way for open dialogue. It's not about taking the blame, but about acknowledging that our actions and words have power, and that we are committed to using that power more wisely. Reflective exercises, journaling, and identifying contributions. Reflective exercises serve as the lanterns guiding us through the often murky process of self-examination. Journaling, for instance, is a potent tool. It's a private stage where you can express emotions, recount arguments, and reflect on moments that led to the current situation without fear of judgment. This process can reveal patterns of behavior or triggers that may have contributed to the discord. Similarly, actively identifying your contributions to the rift involves asking hard questions. Were there times I could have listened more attentively? Did pride prevent me from apologizing? This isn't an exercise in self-flagellation, but in understanding, an essential step towards not repeating the same mistakes. Navigating the path of honest communication. Acknowledgement opens the door to honest communication, a bridge to understanding and healing. It involves expressing your feelings and needs without accusation or defensiveness. This level of communication fosters a safe environment where both parties feel seen and heard, setting the stage for genuine reconciliation. Imagine transforming a conversation from "you always ignore my needs" to "I feel hurt and neglected when I share something important, and it seems not to be acknowledged." This shift in language, from accusation to expression of feeling, can significantly alter the response and engagement from your partner. Acknowledgement is not merely the first step, but the foundation upon which the journey of healing is built. It requires introspection, honesty, and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. Yet, the act of acknowledging is also an act of love, a declaration that the relationship and the bond you share are worth the effort to repair, rebuild, and rejuvenate. As we move forward in this guide, remember that acknowledgement is the soil from which new beginnings can sprout, offering hope for a relationship renewed in understanding, respect, and deeper connection. Let this chapter be the catalyst for change, a step towards a future where both partners navigate their journey with empathy, compassion, and an enduring commitment to growth together. Chapter 2: Communication, the Bridge to Understanding. In the dance of relationships, communication moves us to the rhythm of understanding, empathy, and connection. Yet, when the music falters and silence or discord fills the air, finding our way back to harmony requires more than just speaking. It requires the art of truly communicating. This chapter explores the depths of effective communication, shedding light on how to navigate through misunderstandings to a place of deeper connection. I statements, expressing without accusing. The cornerstone of heartfelt communication lies in expressing our feelings and needs without laying blame. I statements allow us to take ownership of our emotions and articulate our experience without accusing or antagonizing the other person. Consider the difference between saying, "You never listen to me," versus, "I feel unheard when I share my thoughts and you're on your phone." The latter, framed as an I statement, communicates your feelings without directly blaming the other person, paving the way for a more receptive and less defensive dialogue. Active listening. Understanding beyond words. Active listening is the silent music of communication where we listen to understand, not merely to reply. It involves fully concentrating on what is being said rather than passively hearing the message of the speaker. Imagine a scenario where your partner shares their disappointment about spending too little quality time together. Active listening means putting aside your immediate defensive reaction and instead trying to understand the emotion behind their words. Reflect back what you've heard. "It sounds like you're really missing our time together and feeling left out of my busy schedule," to confirm your understanding and demonstrate empathy. Nonverbal cues, the unspoken harmony. Much of communication is transmitted not through words, but through our body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. These nonverbal cues can either sing in harmony with our words or betray a cacophony of conflicting messages. A gentle touch, eye contact, or a soft tone can convey understanding and compassion, reinforcing the verbal message of care and connection. Conversely, crossed arms, avoidance of eye contact, or a harsh tone might signal defensiveness or disinterest, even if our words convey a different message. Timing and environment. Setting the stage for dialogue. The setting and timing of a conversation can dramatically influence its outcome. Initiating a serious talk about feelings and relationship issues right after a stressful day or in the middle of a public place might not be the best choice. Choosing a quiet, private space where both parties feel safe and comfortable, and a time when neither is rushed or stressed, sets the stage for a constructive dialogue. This careful consideration shows respect for the other person and the importance of the conversation, encouraging a more open and honest exchange. Communication in relationships is an art form requiring practice, patience, and a willingness to grow. By mastering the use of I statements, honing our active listening skills, being mindful of nonverbal communication, and choosing the right timing and environment, we build the bridge of understanding that can lead us back to intimacy and connection. As we close this chapter, remember that every word, every pause, and every gesture in the dance of communication has the power to heal, to connect, and to strengthen the bonds of love. Let us move forward with the intention to communicate not just with our words, but with our hearts. Chapter 3: Forgiveness, the Gift of Freedom. Imagine carrying a heavy stone on your back every day. It's always there, reminding you of its weight, making every step harder than the last. This stone is not unlike the burden of holding on to past hurts in a relationship. Forgiveness is the act of setting down this weight, not because the journey hasn't scarred you, but because you choose to move forward unencumbered. In this chapter, we explore the transformative power of forgiveness, not just as a gift to the one who wronged you, but as an act of profound self-love and freedom. Understanding the nature of forgiveness. Forgiveness does not mean condoning hurtful actions or pretending they never happened. It is about releasing the grip of resentment and anger that binds you to the past, allowing you to step into a future filled with potential. It's recognizing that holding on to these feelings serves no one, least of all you. Consider the story of Ava and Leo, a couple who struggled with betrayal. Leo's moment of infidelity could have been the end of their story. Yet, as they worked through their pain, Ava's choice to forgive was not about absolving Leo's actions, but about freeing herself from a cycle of bitterness and allowing space for their relationship to grow in new, healthier directions. Techniques to foster a forgiving heart. Self-reflection. Begin with understanding why you're hurt. Write down your feelings and thoughts about the incident. This process isn't about the other person's actions, but about acknowledging your own pain and validating your feelings. Empathy. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but can help you understand it. Empathy is a powerful tool in loosening the bonds of resentment. Communication. Discussing the hurtful event with the person involved can be healing. Express your feelings, fears, and desires for the future of your relationship. This step requires vulnerability, but is crucial in understanding each other's perspectives and healing together. Commit to letting go. Decide consciously to forgive. This commitment might require you to remind yourself daily of your decision, especially when old feelings resurface. Seek support. Sometimes the journey to forgiveness is too difficult to walk alone. Counseling or support groups can provide the guidance and affirmation needed to move forward. The transformative impact of forgiveness. Forgiveness can dramatically shift the dynamics of a relationship. It allows for emotional healing and opens the door to rebuilding trust. Ava and Leo's story didn't end with forgiveness. It was merely a new beginning. By choosing to forgive, Ava set down the weight she had been carrying, and they both embarked on a path toward rebuilding their connection, stronger and more aware of each other's needs and boundaries. Forgiveness is a journey, often a difficult one, marked by moments of doubt and pain. Yet it is also a powerful declaration of hope and resilience. By choosing to forgive, you are choosing to break free from the chains of past hurts, to heal, and to open your heart to the possibility of love and happiness that lies ahead. This chapter has guided you through understanding the nature of forgiveness, practical steps to cultivate it, and the profound impact it can have on your life and relationships. As you move forward, remember that forgiveness is not a one-time act, but a continual process of choosing freedom and love. Chapter 4. Rebuilding Trust, the Foundation of Renewal. Trust, once broken, is like a mirror shattered into pieces. Though it can be put back together, the cracks remain as reminders of the fragility of trust and the care it requires to maintain. Rebuilding trust is a journey of patience, commitment, and consistent effort, with each step forward mending a piece of the broken mirror. This chapter takes you through the winding path of rebuilding trust, offering insights and practical advice to restore the foundation of your relationship. Setting and respecting boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines that define our comfort levels and expectations in a relationship. When trust is broken, redefining these boundaries becomes essential. It's like drawing a map that guides both partners in understanding what is needed to move forward safely and respectfully. For instance, if a relationship suffered due to financial infidelity, setting new boundaries around financial transparency and joint decision-making might be a crucial step. This could involve regular financial check-ins or consultations before making significant purchases, establishing a practice that reinforces trust through actions. Small acts of reliability to rebuild confidence. Trust is rebuilt in the accumulation of small, consistent actions rather than grand gestures. It's the daily showing up that counts. These acts of reliability can be as simple as sticking to your word, being on time, and following through on promises, no matter how small they may seem. Consider Mark and Sarah, who struggled with trust after Mark's repeated disregard for punctuality and commitments. When they decided to rebuild their relationship, Mark made a conscious effort to honor his commitments, recognizing that each fulfilled promise, no matter how minor, was a step toward restoring Sarah's trust in him. The importance of transparency. Transparency is the antidote to suspicion. In the aftermath of betrayal, adopting an open book policy where both partners freely share information can be a powerful tool in rebuilding trust. This doesn't mean losing privacy, but choosing to be open in areas that previously led to mistrust. Imagine a relationship shaken by emotional infidelity. The healing process might involve the involved partner sharing their feelings more openly, discussing interactions with others that might have previously sparked jealousy or insecurity, and actively working to reassure their partner of their commitment. The role of patience and time. Rebuilding trust doesn't happen overnight. It requires the patience to understand that healing is a process and time is a necessary ingredient. Both partners need to be prepared for setbacks and challenges, viewing them not as failures, but as opportunities to deepen their understanding and commitment to each other. As you work through the process of rebuilding trust, remember that the goal is not to return to how things were, but to create something stronger and more resilient. The cracks might remain, but they tell a story of overcoming and growth. This chapter has guided you through the steps of setting boundaries, practicing small acts of reliability, embracing transparency, and recognizing the importance of patience and time in the journey toward rebuilding trust. With each step forward, you are laying down a new foundation for a future filled with mutual respect, understanding, and a deeper connection. Chapter 5. Nurturing Connection: The Path to Intimacy. Imagine a garden that once thrived, full of life and color, now neglected and wilting. Just as a garden needs care, sunlight, and water to bloom once more, a relationship requires attention, shared experiences, and a nurturing touch to rekindle the connection that once flourished. This chapter is about breathing new life into your relationship, watering the seeds of love and companionship to watch them grow into a vibrant, flourishing bond. Regular date nights with a twist. In the hustle of daily life, it's easy for couples to drift apart, caught up in routines that leave little room for romance or quality time. Instituting regular date nights can re-establish this connection, but adding a twist keeps the excitement alive and encourages deeper bonding. For example, challenge each other to come up with creative ideas for dates that go beyond the usual dinner and a movie. Perhaps one week involves a cooking class together, learning something new side by side. The next could be a surprise picnic at a local park, complete with a scavenger hunt. These unique experiences not only create lasting memories, but also allow you to see each other in different lights, sparking conversations and laughter that strengthen your bond. Taking up a new hobby or challenge together. Embarking on a new hobby or challenge together can significantly deepen your connection. This shared journey offers a fresh perspective on each other's strengths, weaknesses, and the way you both approach problem solving and learning. Consider Alex and Jordan, who decided to take up rock climbing together. The activity demanded trust, communication, and encouragement, mirroring the very elements needed to nurture their relationship. Each climb represented their collective struggles and triumphs, bringing them closer not just as partners, but as teammates facing the climb of life together. Embracing vulnerability for deeper emotional intimacy. Vulnerability is the cornerstone of emotional intimacy. It involves opening up about your fears, dreams, and insecurities, allowing your partner to truly see you. This level of honesty fosters a profound connection, laying the groundwork for a relationship built on trust and mutual understanding. Facilitating moments of vulnerability can be as simple as setting aside time to share your thoughts and feelings without distractions. Create a safe space where both of you feel comfortable expressing yourselves without fear of judgment. Remember, it's about listening with an open heart and supporting each other through life's ups and downs, celebrating each other's individuality. A thriving connection isn't just about what you share, it's also about celebrating each other's unique qualities and pursuits. Encouraging each other to follow personal passions and interests can strengthen your bond, as you both bring new experiences and perspectives back into the relationship. Supporting your partner in their individual endeavors, whether attending their art show, cheering for them at a marathon, or simply giving them space to pursue their hobbies, shows respect and admiration for the person they are outside of the relationship. This mutual support and independence enrich the time you spend together, making your connection even more special. Nurturing your connection is an ongoing process, a commitment to continuously tending to the garden of your relationship. Through regular date nights with a twist, taking on new hobbies or challenges together, embracing vulnerability, and celebrating each other's individuality, you can breathe new life into your bond. These efforts, much like the careful attention given to a garden, ensure that your relationship continues to grow, thrive, and blossom into a beautiful, enduring partnership. Chapter 6. Maintaining Momentum, the Commitment to Growth. Imagine standing on a hilltop, having navigated the rugged paths and steep climbs to reach this vantage point. You pause, catching your breath, taking in the view that your journey has afforded you. Yet, the path doesn't end here. It winds on, offering new vistas and challenges. Similarly, healing and strengthening a relationship is a continuous journey. This chapter is about keeping the momentum going, ensuring that the progress you've made together is just the beginning of an ever-evolving partnership. The importance of individual growth within the relationship. A healthy relationship thrives on the growth of its individuals. Like two trees planted side by side, each needs its space to grow roots deeply and branches widely. Yet together, they create a canopy stronger than either could alone. Fostering personal development means encouraging each other to pursue passions, ambitions, and self-improvement. Consider Maya and Luca, who committed to setting personal goals at the start of each year, supporting each other in achieving them. Maya's ambition to learn a new language and Luca's desire to complete a marathon not only allowed them to grow individually, but also brought new energies and experiences into their relationship, enriching their connection. Techniques for dealing with future conflicts constructively. Conflict is an inevitable part of any relationship, but it's the approach to resolving these disagreements that determines the strength of your bond. Constructive conflict resolution involves active listening, empathy, and a willingness to find a middle ground. A technique that has proven effective is the pause and reflect method. Before responding in a heated moment, take a pause. This moment of reflection can prevent the escalation of conflict and help you respond more thoughtfully. Additionally, scheduling a time to discuss the issue when emotions have cooled can lead to more productive conversations. Creating shared goals and visions for the future. Having shared goals and visions for the future can act as a compass for your relationship, guiding your collective efforts and dreams. This doesn't mean you need to agree on everything, but finding common ground on major life decisions and aspirations can strengthen your partnership. Emily and Sam, for instance, dreamed of opening a cafe. This shared vision became a project that brought them closer, demanding teamwork, creativity, and mutual support. Whether it's planning a dream home, saving for a world tour, or a project like Emily and Sam's, working towards a common goal can be incredibly bonding. Regular relationship check-ins. Monthly or quarterly check-ins can be structured around questions like, how are we doing on our communication? Are we giving enough time to our relationship? What can we do better? This proactive approach can help prevent issues from festering and ensure both partners feel heard and valued. As this chapter concludes, remember that the beauty of a relationship lies in its capacity for growth and reinvention. Keeping the momentum going is about more than avoiding backsliding. It's about embracing the journey of discovery that lies ahead. Through individual growth, constructive conflict resolution, shared visions, and regular check-ins, you are committing to a dynamic and fulfilling partnership. Just as the path beyond the hilltop unveils new landscapes, so too does the journey of a relationship offer endless possibilities for love, connection, and shared adventures. Conclusion. As we draw the curtain on this journey, a path illuminated by the lessons of healing, forgiveness, and renewed connection, we find ourselves at a vantage point, looking back not in regret, but with a sense of profound understanding and gratitude. The voyage through the rugged terrains of a broken relationship, guided by the desire for reconciliation and a deeper bond, is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of love. We've navigated the complex interplay of emotions, the necessity of open communication, the grace of forgiveness, and the painstaking process of rebuilding trust. We've learned that nurturing a connection requires continuous effort, a willingness to grow together, and the courage to face future challenges with an open heart. These are not mere stepping stones, but the very foundation upon which lasting relationships are built. This book was envisioned as a companion for those brave enough to embark on the journey of healing a relationship. Yet, beyond the practical guidance and insights, it is a celebration of the possibility of transformation, a reminder that even in our most profound moments of discord and disconnection, there exists the potential for renewal and deeper intimacy. As you close these pages, remember that the journey doesn't end here. The true essence of a relationship lies in its capacity to evolve, to weather storms, and to emerge stronger, more vibrant, and more profound than ever before. Love, in its infinite wisdom, teaches us that the most beautiful connections are often those that have been broken and mended, for they carry within them the scars of survival, the tales of forgiveness, and the indelible marks of unwavering commitment. May this book serve as a beacon of hope, a mirror reflecting the depth of your strength and resilience, and a reminder that in the alchemy of human connection, the most challenging experiences can forge the most exquisite bonds. Here's to your journey a testament to the enduring power of love and the unyielding courage of those who choose to nurture it.